We know the usual list of suspects when it comes to havens, but they haven't all been performing like havens, because when a market becomes fearful and scared, people don't always sell what they want to. They sell what they can. And if there's liquidity in gold and bonds, they fall the same way as some of the risk assets. Do you see any havens out there?
No, I think the longer-term prognosis for gold remains very positive, but gold obviously walked into this with a huge amount of ETF investment locked into the price point. So realistically, that was a challenge, and I think part of it is the liquidation is an investment liquidation. You know, there's physical demand for gold and there's investment demand. What you're seeing is the unwinding of that. You know, 5 to 10% of people's portfolios have gold exposure, and obviously they're part of liquidation. The bonds are interesting. Bond outflows are enormous. And the medium-term construct for bonds has to be very, very, very challenged. I think you can't have governments issuing debt at the levels we're discussing without some impact. I mean, we entered the Second World War with debt to GDP below 80% in this country, and it got to 250% government debt. So I'm not predicting for a moment that's where we go, but you're going to see an awful lot of issuance, and I very much doubt it's going to be done at sub 1% in the medium term. So that is one of the challenges. The mix is going to change, and of course we're also going to see the fiscal bug is in here. It has been caused by a pandemic, not the Green Deal as we anticipated, but government is participating more in the process of the economics of the world. And I think that means the bond market could be a very interesting market moving forward in terms of the way it moves. It will be a different kind of market.
Peter, just briefly, are you discerning from one stock to another, or is it just too early for that?
I think fund managers, to finish this off, they are focusing on quality balance sheet, quality of management, competitive position. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. You can pick on telecoms, you can pick on staples, you can pick on the obvious ones as safe haven hideouts. But truth of the matter, this is the swimming trunks moment on the beach. Who's got their swimming trunks on? You're going to find out in the next 12 months.